Welcome everyone. How's it going? Great to be here with you guys today. Hi Paul, thanks for saying hi. Thanks for joining today. If you're here and you want to say hi, you can say hi in the chat. Today we're going to be working on some grounding postures. So just like a really steady, fluid vinyasa class to really ground us down, get out of the head, into the body, into the earth. Some people were asking how to connect with me. So I'm going to put my Instagram handle in the chat. Hey Terry, good to see you. Welcome. All right, my friends. Oh yeah, we will be doing an inversion at the end. We'll be working on headstand, but if you want to opt out of headstand, we can also do legs up the wall, or you can do shoulder stand instead. Hi Elizabeth, thanks for joining from California. All right, everybody, so welcome, really great to have you here. So today we're going to be working on a grounding flow, just something really steady, fluid movement, just to kind of get out of the stagnation that we're all feeling with being cooped up at home, and just really get into our bodies and out of the mind. So with that, we'll get started. We're going to start sitting on our mats. So come to a comfortable seated position. You can cross your legs in any shape that feels good for you. Close your eyes. We're going to take 3 long, deep breaths here together. You can let your hands rest on your knees or your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale, 3. Good. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, let your palms touch. And as you exhale, drop your hands to your heart center. Lift your heart to your thumbs, bow your head to your hands. And just take a moment here to focus on grounding. However that might show up for you in your life right now. Just hear that word grounding in your mind's voice now. And then softly blink your eyes back open. Okay, we're going to solidify that sankalpa of groundedness, pairing it with some really grounding pranayama that's really going to bring the energy into the root chakra. So go ahead and come into Sukhasana, the easy pose or the good space pose, so cross your legs. You're going to inhale, reach your arms up, lift your knees up, and as you exhale, make fists, bring your elbows behind you and drop the knees, ha! And as you do that ha, imagine all the energy of the body rooting down to the ground. All right, we're going to do this a few times. Inhale up, exhale, ha! Ha! Knees up, ha! 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 Like you mean it. Ha! Ha! Energy down. Ha! 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 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to your knees or your thighs. Bring your attention to the underside of your body, just feeling yourself glued to the ground. Slow down the breath. And notice the heat you've already started to build in your body. We're going to continue this steady breath and this internal warming with Surya Namaskar. Blink your eyes gently open. Come onto your hands and knees, table pose. In table pose, look down at your hands, spread your fingers wide. Make sure that your wrists, elbows, shoulders are stacked in one line. Curl the toes under behind you, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a moment here to walk out your dog. Pedal your heels left and right. Nod your head yes and no. And just move your body in a way that feels right to you right now. And then let's find some details of our downward dog. Bend your knees a smidge, lift your hips up toward the sky, and let the head drop down. Let the heels drop down. Let's take a couple of long breaths right here. I'm just gonna move my mat a little bit so you can see me against the white wall instead. Good, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhaling. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale, 3. Eyes look forward. Step your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Either hands to the ground under your shoulders or hands to your shins. Back is flat, parallel to the earth. Exhale, head falls down. Inhale up to the sky. Palms touch, look up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, arms reach up, palms touch, look up. Exhale, fold, touch the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Lift your heart, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths right here. Inhale. And exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Eyes look forward. Step your feet to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, touch the ground. Inhale to the sky, palms touch, look up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 long breaths right here. Eyes look forward. Step or float your feet forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to the sky, palms touch, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, Samastiti. Last one, inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Take 3 long breaths right there. Long, fluid breath. Eyes look forward. Step or float the feet forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, touch the ground, Uttanasana. Inhale to the sky, palms touch, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart, Samastiti. Feet touch. Inhale, sit down, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, fold, touch the ground, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, rise up to warrior 1. We'll pause in this first warrior 1. Bring your attention to your back foot. Root down through your heel. The pinky toe mound, the big toe mound. Now bend your front knee, stack it over your ankle. Get tall, palms touch. Big breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot this time, rise up, warrior 1. So stay here, but breathe deep. Right toes pointing toward the front right corner of your mat. Bend your left knee, stack it over your ankle. Get tall in the side body. Palms touch, eyes to your thumbs. Breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. 3 breaths. Every time you come to down dog, feel your connection to the earth via your hands and your feet. There are mini chakras. We all know about the 7 chakras along the spine, but there are mini chakras in the palms and the soles of your feet. Feel yourself connected energetically to the earth. Eyes look forward. Step or float the feet forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale to the chair, Utkatasana. Rise to stand, release your arms. More fluid this time. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Right foot steps forward, Virabhadrasana Ekam. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot this time, rise up, Virabhadrasana. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's breathe. Eyes look forward. Step or float the feet forward, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale to the chair, Utkatasana. Then rise to stand, release your arms. Interlace your fingers together overhead. Palms touch, first finger point up to the sky. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, open over to the right side of your mat. Push your hips to the left as your body pours to the right. Look skyward now, 3 breaths. Inhale, rise. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Inhale, get tall. Exhale to your left. Push your hips to the right. Look skyward underneath your right arm and breathe. Inhale, float up. Either leave your arms overhead or drop your hands to your sacrum for your back bend. Lift your heart straight up and then exhale, gently start to fall back. Long breath. Inhale, rise up. Bring your hands to your hips, hop your feet, hips width distance apart. Inhale, lift your heart, look at the sky. Exhale, forward fold, Padangustasana. First 2 fingers wrap around your big toes. Inhale, arms straight, look forward. Exhale, fold, head falls down. Elbows bend out to the sides of the room. Head is heavy like a bowling ball. And you breathe. Root down through the big toe mounds and the heels of your feet. If your hamstrings are really open, you can start to straighten those legs. Long breath. Inhale, straighten arms, look forward. This time, slide your hands under your feet, palms face up. Walk your toes up to your wrists. Inhale, arms straight, look forward. Exhale, fold, head falls. Little bend in the elbows. And then it's subtle, but relax the shoulders away from your ears. And listen to the sound of your breath. Inhale, arms straight, look forward. Exhale, plant your hands on the ground under your shoulders. Bakasana, arm balance. Spread your fingers wide. Come onto the balls of your feet. You can stay right here in this prep position or squeeze the elbows in towards each other, touch the knees to the upper arms, and then shift forward. Stack your elbows over your wrists. Lift 1 foot and then 2 feet. Catch some air time here for 3. Lift your feet up toward your bum. 2 and 1. Step or float back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 2 or 3 long breaths. Connecting to the earth. Eyes look forward. Step or float the feet forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, rise to the sky. Palms touch, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart, Samasthiti. Step your right foot out to the right. Take 5 pointed star. Your pinky toes are parallel. Your ankles are underneath of your wrists. Bring hands to hips. Inhale, lift your heart, look up. Exhale, come halfway down. Inhale, reach the head forward. Exhale, hands to the ground under your shoulders. You can stay right here, or walk your hands back, stack elbows over your wrists. Head falls heavy. Long breath. Can you squeeze the elbows in towards each other like you did in Chaturanga, like you did in Bakasana? Inhale, walk your hands forward, arms are straight, back is flat. Bring hands to hips, exhale. Inhale, rise up to standing. Second variation, interlace your fingers together behind your back. For more intensity, squeeze your palms together, straighten your arms, lift your heart, look up. And then exhale, dive. Heart falls, head falls, arms spill overhead. Pouring the whole upper body down over the lower. Inhale, rise up. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your right foot out to the right. Sit down for warrior 2. We're going to find some flying warriors here. Reach the arms long, parallel to the ground. On your inhale, straighten your right leg, palms touch overhead, look up to your thumb. Bring your hands to your heart. Hail, sit down, warrior 2. Let's flow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Flow now. Inhale, rising. Exhale. Warrior 2. Next time you're in warrior 2, stay there, we'll meet. Straighten your right leg, triangle pose, reach the right arm forward, and then windmill your arms, right hand down, left arm to the sky, look up to your thumb. Take 3 breaths like this. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, float up. We'll switch sides. Right foot in, left foot out. Sit down, warrior 2. We'll find those flying warriors again. Inhale up, palms touch, look up. Exhale to the heart. Exhale, sit down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep moving. Next time you're in warrior two, stay right there. Straighten your left leg, triangle pose. If you need a little rest, rest the bottom hand on your shin. Both eyes up to your right thumb. Let's breathe. Inhale, let's float up. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Get your left fingertips ready. We're going to move into Ardha Chandrasana, the balancing version. Land your left hand under your left shoulder. Lock your gaze on a still point. When you're ready, step up. Land that left hand. Left leg straightens. Right leg parallel to ground. Right arm to sky. We'll take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, float up, warrior 2. We'll switch sides. Left leg straightens, left foot in, right toes out. Left hand to left hip, right fingertips ready. Lock your gaze on a still point. Step up, Ardha Chandrasana. Right hand to the ground under your right shoulder. Left leg parallel to ground. Left arm to sky. Let's breathe. Inhale, float up, warrior 2. And then straighten that right leg again. Parallel your feet again. This time we'll take a twist. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lift your heart, look up. Exhale, halfway down. Put your right hand on the ground under your nose. Reach your left arm out to the left. And then you're going to twist. Reach that left arm up to the sky. Look up to your left thumb. And then drop the left hip down. Lift the right hip up. So it's like you're shifting your hips over toward the right side of your mat. Eyes to your thumb. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Left hand under your nose, right arm out to the right, and then reach that arm to the sky. Now notice how your right hip lifts up when you do that. Drop the right hip, shift your hips to the left. Breathe. Bring the right hand to the ground, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, rise up to standing. Bring your heels in and point your toes out. Bend your knees, sitting down for Goddess Pose, Devyasana. Draw the low belly in and drop your tail. So you get tall up the side body. Reach the arms long. And then cactus your arms, first finger and thumb touch. Let's breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, sink. Inhale. Exhale, sink. Inhale. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. Turn your left foot toward the front of your mat. Bring your right foot up to meet it. Bring your hands to your heart center. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Bring your hands to your hips. There's a couple staying balancing postures here. Bend your knees, sit down, you're sitting into the chair. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Bring your hands to your heart. And then sit it down. You'll feel a really big stretch in that outer right hip. Option 1, you stay here. Option 2, you'll take a twist. You're gonna bring your right elbow to the arch of that foot, preparing for grasshopper pose. Now lift your heart toward your thumbs. Let's breathe. Inhale, rise up. Right foot down. Lock your gaze. Gaze at a still point is the key to every balancing pose. Sit down like you're sitting into a chair. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Option 1, you stay right here. Option 2, you can take that twist to intensify the pose. Left elbow to the right arch of your foot. Lift your heart to your thumbs. Breathing. Inhale, rise up. Both feet come to the ground. Take 3 cleansing breaths here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, make a circle around your body. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, circle down 2. Inhale. Like you're creating a force field of positivity around you. Good, step to the top of your mat. Take a vinyasa to the earth. Inhale, reach up, palms touch, look up. Exhale, fold, touch the ground. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to find a little core and upper body strengthening here. We'll do some chaturanga push-ups. If you need to take a rest, hang out here in down dog the whole time. If you want a little bit more boosted energy, you're going to join me. Here we go. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Exhale, down dog. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Drop your knees. Child's pose. Take a rest here. We can bring your forehead to the ground. If your forehead doesn't easily come to the ground, grab a block and place it under your forehead instead. Curl the toes under, lift your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Eyes look forward, right foot steps between your hands, drop your left knee to the ground. Rise up, bring your hands to your heart, and then we're going to twist to the right. Bring your left elbow on the outside of that right thigh, bring your hands into prayer, and lift your heart up towards your thumbs. You can stay right here, or curl the back toes under, straighten the back leg, eyes over the right shoulder, let's breathe. Come back to center, both hands touch the ground, left knee touches the ground. Totally your right foot to the right side of your mat, bring both hands on the inside of your foot. Option 1, you stay here for your lizard pose. Your right knee is touching the outside of that arm, or you can bring your elbows onto the block. Or you can bring your elbows all the way to the ground. Wherever you are, squeeze that right knee in. Getting low in the lizard pose. Feel yourself dropping heavy toward the ground. Long, deep breaths. Okay, from here, bring your right hand on the inside of your right thigh. Come onto the pinky toe edge of your right foot so the arch side foot lifts off the ground. Option 1, stay here, look over your right shoulder. Option 2, pick that back foot up with your right hand and start to draw your foot in toward the hips. Let the hips sink down and forward. Look back to your right big toe. Breathe. Without slingshotting that back foot, release it down. Bring your foot to the center of your mat. Step back, down dog. 2 breaths. Eyes look forward. Left foot steps between your hands. Drop your right knee to the ground, uncurl your toes. Bring your hands to your heart, get tall, and then twist. Right elbow comes to the outside of that thigh. Try to get the arm on the outside of the leg as much as you can. Lift your heart to your thumbs. Option 1, you stay right here. Option 2, curl the back toes under, straighten your back leg. Breathing. Can you ungrip your front toes? And soften your eyebrows. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Drop your right knee to the ground. Toe heel your left foot to the left side of your mat. Both hands on the inside of that foot. Left hand, so look down at your right hand. Make sure your right wrist, elbow, shoulder stacked in one line. Left hand on the inside of that thigh. Now push that knee out. The arch side of the foot lifts up off the ground. Just the pinky toe edge of the foot is touching the earth. Look over your left shoulder. Stay there, or pick that back foot up. Start to draw your heel in and then sink the hips down and forward. Look over your shoulder. Let's breathe. And then release that back foot down. We're going to get low for our lizard on this side. Option 1 is you stay right here with your arms straight. Option 2, you can have your elbows onto a block. Option 3, you get low, put your elbows on the ground. Wherever you are, that left knee is hugging into the upper arm. Let the face be soft. Long breath. Just you and the earth here. Inhale, rise up. Both hands come to the ground. Toe your foot to the center of your mat. Step back, downward facing dog. We'll take a back bend here. Come onto your knees. We'll take Anahatasana, sometimes called the downward facing puppy. It really translates to the heart chakra pose. So from here, bring your knees under your hips. Put your elbows on the ground. Option 1, you can stay right here and let the forehead rest on the ground. Option 2, if you want to deepen, walk your hands out in front of you. Bring your chest and or chin to the ground. It's a big, huge heart opener. Resting in the safety of the earth. So a lot of times with heart openers, we can't see what's in front of us. We're We're facing the back of the room. In this one, it's just you and the earth. You and the mother. Supported, held up. Okay, with care, you're going to come onto your elbows. We're going to move now into a pretty deep hip opening posture. So, I'm going to bring the big toes together. Sit your hips back to your heels like you would be in a child's pose. And then slide your knees off your mat, left and right. And then bring your feet out like in a frog shape. So, it's kind of hard to see. Let's see if I can do it this way. You can see. Right? You're going to be like that. Okay? So your knees are wide. And then bring your feet out like frog legs. So you have right angles at the hip, right angles at the knees, elbows under the shoulders, and the arch sides of your feet are on the ground. Now, you're going to gently press your hips toward the back of your mat. You're going to feel a huge opening in the inner hip around the groin. Let's take 3 breaths together here. Let the head fall down. Just really dropping heavy into the earth. Surrendering all the weight of the body down. Letting go of any holding. Knowing the earth is there for you. Let the earth be your rock. When everything seems uncertain, the earth is there to hold you up, to offer steady ground. With care, lift your head. Slowly begin to bring your feet back together. And then gently draw your knees in, take a child's pose. Okay, so somebody was asking about inversions earlier. We are going to do a headstand now. If you prefer to skip headstand, you can do the Yoga Mudra posture. Yoga Mudra we're going to do together right now, just so you know how to skip it if you want to. All right, so you're going to come onto your knees, bring the top of the head onto the ground, interlace your fingers together behind your back, and reach your arms overhead. Let's take 2 long breaths like this. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Gently come back, child's pose. Okay, so if you want to skip headstand, you're going to take that Yoga Mudra pose. If you want to practice headstand, we're going to do that now. If you have a headstand practice, go ahead, do that right now. Otherwise, I'm going to walk you through it step by step right now. The first step is to reach for opposite biceps with your hands. This makes sure that your elbows stay stacked under your shoulders, and that's an important measurement for the structure, the stability of this pose. Put your elbows on the ground. Keep your elbows there. Interlace your fingers out in front of you, and then put the top of the head on the ground, the back of the head in your hands, and your forehead faces your knees. So the top of the head on the ground. All right. If you have a ponytail in the way, go ahead and take it out. Curl the toes under behind you. Lift the hips to the sky. Option 1, you stay here. Option 2, tiptoe your feet closer towards your body. And you'll find this little hang time right here where the hips start to stack over the shoulders. Pull 1 knee into the chest, 2 knees into the chest. You can stay here in this egg shape, or squeeze the legs together and reach the legs up toward the sky. Long, deep breath here. Press the elbows firmly into the earth. Spread your toes. Eyes are still, and the breath is steady. And gently come down 1 foot at a time. Come into child's pose. Notice how the earth is here to hold you after you feel like your world was flipped upside down. Steady the breath now. Gently walk your hands back towards your body. Rise up to seated, and then shift your hips off to one side. Swing your legs out in front of you. Take Paschimottanasana as a gentle counter stretch. A little bend in your knees. Reach your arms to the sky, get tall, and then exhale, fold over your legs. You can hold onto your feet or your big toes with your first 2 fingers. Now from here, you can start to walk your butt back and straighten the legs. If you've got the feet, use the thumbs under the big toe mounds to push them forward, and use your fingers in the arch of the feet to kind of peel the pinky toe edges of your feet back. Let the head fall, and then start to just melt into the ground. These seated forward folds invite us to drop heavy into the dirt. It was thunderstorming here this early afternoon and late morning, and so I spent the late afternoon and early evening playing in the mud with my son. There's something really grounding, peaceful, calming about having your bare feet in the mud. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, release. All right, we're going to take a twist here. We'll take Vigorous, bend your right knee. Bring the top of the foot on the ground. It's on the outside of your right hip. Bend your left knee. Pinky toe edge of the left foot is going to rest in your right hip crease, and drop the left knee down. Take your left hand behind you. Reach for Yoga Toe Grip around that big toe, and then your right hand comes over to your left knee. Inhale, sit up tall. And then exhale, twist your body to the right. Turn your head as far as it'll go to the right. And then carve out space for your breath. Long, fluid breath. Inhale back to center. Release your arms. Release your legs. We're going to take a forward fold now. Just keep that right leg exactly where it is. Flex your left foot. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Long breath here. Head is heavy. If there's any pinch under that left knee, bend your knee a bit. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Unfurl that right leg. There might be some sensation as the blood starts to flow back to the knee joint. That's okay. Bend your left knee now. Sit on the inside of that heel. If this is really uncomfortable for your legs, you can sit on a block. Or you can have your leg like Janushrasana shape instead. All right. Bend your right knee. The pinky toe edge of your right foot is in your left hip crease. This time you're going to take your right hand around back. Reach for the Yoga Toe Grip, and the left hand rests on that right knee. Inhale, sit up tall. Breathing. Twisting your body. Inhale back to center. Release your arms, release your right leg straight in front of you. Make sure that right sitting bone is rooted to the ground. Flex your right foot. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over that right leg. So again, if you have the foot, you can peel the toes back towards you. Long, deep breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Unfurl that left leg as well. Give your legs a shake and a wiggle. All right, so by request, we're gonna do one last inversion. There was a request for shoulder stand and plow pose. We're gonna do that right now. So you're gonna come onto your back, bring your elbows in tight to your body. If you wanna skip this pose, you're gonna take legs up the wall, which is just have your hips on the ground and reach your legs up toward the sky. If you're next to a wall, you can also put your legs up that wall. Otherwise, elbows in tight to your ribs. You're going to rock your knees up. Bring your hands to the back side of your body. Now from here, you must keep your head still for the safety of your neck. So if you want to watch what it looks like first, look now. And then go ahead and go up. Do not turn your head. To deepen this pose, walk your hands up towards your shoulder blades. Your legs are straight, legs are touching, toes are spreading. The breath is softer, but it's still steady. Okay, plow pose, let the feet go behind your head, legs are straight if possible. Interlace your fingers together behind your back. So if your toes touch the ground, you can interlace your fingers. If your toes do not touch the ground, keep your hands on your back for support. Your toes are on the ground, straighten your legs, lift the backs of the knees up toward the sky, and breathe. Okay, gently bring your hands back to your back, reach your legs to the sky. We're going to come into fish pose. Feet go back behind your head, use your arms like brakes. Lower the legs down, sit on your hands, palms face down. Come up onto your elbows, lift your heart up, drop your head back. Take 2 breaths here, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Lower onto your back, draw your knees to your chest, give yourself a little squeeze and gently rock left and right, left and right. Okay, bring your hands under your knees, rock to seated for a moment. We're gonna do a meditation before we do Shavasana. We're actually gonna do a walking meditation. Okay, this is a really great way to ground down. It's something you can do around your house, especially if it's hard for you to sit still in a seated meditation. So rise to standing with me now. Okay, so first thing with a walking meditation, you're gonna bind your hands. You're either gonna interlace your fingers together in front of you like this, or interlace your fingers together behind your back, like that, all right? The idea is that As you're walking, if your arms are swinging, it can become a distraction. So see which one feels better. Hands bound in front or hands bound in back. We're gonna walk up and down our yoga mats, okay? And it's gonna look something like this. You're just gonna lift and place. Lifting one foot, placing. Lifting, placing. And in fact, you're gonna say those words in your mind's voice. You're gonna hear yourself saying those in your head. Lifting, placing. Lifting, placing, all right? So you're not gonna go so fast that you're like lifting, placing, okay? But you're not gonna go so slow that you're lifting and placing because you're gonna fall over because that's a silly way to walk, all right? So you're gonna find a pace that's sort of in between, all right? So lifting, placing, lifting, placing, lifting, placing. When you get to the end, stopping, 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 turning, 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 lifting, placing, lifting, placing, lifting, placing. All right? The idea when we get to the edge of the mat, we say stopping because sometimes we're in a thought train. We don't even realize that we're in it. So by saying the word stopping, it will break you free from that thought train. Your gaze is at an angle out in front of you. So not straight ahead, not down at your feet, at an angle. That way you can see what's coming in front of you, but you're not distracted by what is out there in front of you either. Okay? All right, so we're gonna do this walking meditation together. So find a way now to bind your hands. Okay. We're gonna start at one end of the mat. Begin lifting, placing. Lifting, placing. Wherever you are, stop. Stopping, stopping, stopping. Notice what is right now. And then very gently find your way onto your back for Shavasana. Let your heels be as wide as your mat. Let your feet fall left and right. And let your arms spill down next to the sides of your body. Close your eyes now. And feel the whole body dropping heavy now into the earth. Imagine now that you're laying in mud. There's a softness to the dirt. And you kind of just sink down into the support of the ground. Feel the earth holding you. Your eyes are closed, but you are awake. Floating in deep relaxation. Let your toes go soft now. And your feet and your ankles relax. Shins and the knees soft now. The thighs and the hips unwind. The belly softens. And the spine rests now into the earth. Shoulders drop heavy. And relaxation flows like water down your arms, flooding palms and wrists. Even the fingers relax now. The throat is soft. The ears heavy now. The eyebrows slide left and right. And the whole face goes soft. Feel now the whole body relaxing. Whole body deeply relaxes now. Deepen your breath now. And wiggle your fingers and your toes, inviting movement to your body. With a gentleness, roll to one side in a fetal pose and feel your body alive. Your mind calm. Your heart open. Gently lift up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to your heart center. Feel yourself grounded. Take this feeling with you. Let it lull you to sleep tonight. I wish you much love and light, my friends. Namaste. Thanks so much for practicing with me tonight, everybody. I'm teaching 2 more classes this week. I'm teaching on Thursday night and Friday night. I hope to see you guys there. Peace.